5 years ago, a group of friends and I ran the Georgia Traverse for the first time. It was before we were making videos, before all the gear got complicated. It was just simpler times. It was my first true overland trip. That trip will always have a special place in my heart. It left me hungry for more adventure. So each year since, we have taken a week-long trip to somewhere new, somewhere we haven't seen before. Now, 5 years later, I returned to the Traverse, this time with a new rig and with friends old and new. The Traverse had changed, and so had we. But I had a sense that the Traverse still had something to give to us, like an old friend we needed to reconnect with. I needed a return to simpler times, to follow instead of lead, to leave the camera in the truck, to rest again in the mountains that started it all just 5 years ago. So we went back to the Traverse. Well, hey guys, thanks for checking out this video. I got some big news for you. A lot of you have been asking about the logo that we made for our Georgia Traverse trip. Now, the truth is we did make those into stickers, but just for us, just for the folks that were on this trip. But so many of you asked about those stickers that we now have them available on our website. So if you would like a Georgia Traverse sticker just for you or for your friends or anybody that you're taking on a Georgia Traverse trip, you can now get these stickers on our website, floridaadventuretrail.com, so that you can commemorate your Georgia Traverse trips as well. Hope you guys like them. I think they turned out pretty great. Thanks for watching the video. Enjoy. Well, good morning. We had a great night's rest on top of the mountain. I'll tell you what, breakfast tastes a heck of a lot better when you're sitting around a campfire. We had a slow start this morning and just enjoyed coffee and some talks as we prepared to knock out part 3 of our trip. On this video, we're going to be knocking out Charlie's Creek. Charlie's Creek is a very well-known section and highly trafficked part of the Georgia Traverse. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Thanks again for watching. If you missed out on the first 2 episodes of Back to the Traverse, be sure to go back and watch parts 1 and 2. You'll be glad you did.
Yeah, that was good. Just pulling the car.
That's where he broke his rig down there. No, he slid down in there. But you do you, man.
We were able to put the Frontier back together. It wasn't a ton of damage. Basically, his topper just came off of the bed. Long story, we got it fixed. I guess at this point in the video, it's as good of a time as any to talk about Charlie's Creek, since we're almost there. Charlie's Creek is an incredible part of the Georgia Traverse. It's extremely well known and tends to get a lot of traffic. Back in the day, Charlie's Creek was pretty technical. These days, it's definitely not. And it's caused a lot of controversy on the internet. The bottom line is that Charlie's Creek Road is a road. It's not an off-road park. And so while things have been changed here and there, and there's definitely less campsites than there used to be, we were glad to be able to visit Charlie's Creek and appreciate it for what it is, a great Forestry Service road that we get to visit. We did notice that there are some new signs that say no off-roading. This very simply means what it says. Don't go off the road. Stay on the marked road. Do not go off into any of the little washouts or steep climbs or power line trails, and you will be good. I've seen a lot of questions about that on the internet and figured we would just clear that up. Is Charlie's Creek as technical as it used to be? Nope. Are there as many great campsites along the trail? Absolutely not. But is Charlie's Creek still worth checking out? Absolutely. We had a great time on Charlie's Creek, and I hope that this little portion of our video inspires you to get out there yourself. Thanks for listening to my PSA. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. hit a few more miles of trails after Charlie's Creek and headed towards our camp for the evening. Our campsite for the night is a private spot that was offered to us, so we won't show that in the video. I hope that you enjoyed part 3 of our video series, Back to the Traverse. If you haven't seen the other 2 episodes, I'd like to invite you to go check those out, and be sure to take a moment to like and subscribe. On the next episode of Back to the Traverse, our crew knocks out Earl's Ford and Sarah's Creek and says our goodbyes for this trip.